Hey everybody, it's Sandy from Two Fat Birds Creative. How are you guys doing? I hope you are all fantastic. I'm doing pretty good. So, I made a mold. I made it from this little dollar store kind of find. And I just threw him also in there so I can just have a couple more of these molds. It'll probably have that bubble in it too, but that's all right. Sorry for background noises. Got some lawn mowing happening, got the fan going, windows are all open. But yeah, we're gonna make this mold. This is part of the Wet and Wild Wednesdays collaboration hosted by Casey at CWV Artistry. And so I'm gonna test out these molds. Hopefully they have done well for me. It looks like they have. It's a hefty mold. I used a cake pan to put it in and hold it. So it took a lot of silicone mold making stuff. Very heavy. But yeah, right here, this is part of my Resiner's curing machine that I kind of squished it into just so I can easily pick it up and move it over there without it flip-flopping all around. So I am getting my resin heated, and then we'll be giving it a mix. And I'm going to use this Hummingbird Create and Bloom Pearl resin pigment. And I'm going to probably use another color that I'm not decided on, and of course my Diamond Frost. That's actually going to go in clear. And then I'm going to do probably just a regular pigment that's not got any pearl, and see if we can get any fun effects combining all of those together. So stick around for just a minute and I'll be back. So I picked out a couple other colors here. I picked out the Create and Bloom Silver Birch Opaque Resin Pigment. I'm using this instead of white. Then again, I have my Pearl Resin Pigment in Hummingbird from Create and Bloom. And then I have a Let's Resin Pigment dye. This is the Macaron Resin Dye from Let's Resin. And we're going to blend these up and see what we get. All right, be back.
All right, friends, I am all masked up and we are ready to go. I've got some clear resin just moved over into these cups here. We're just hanging out. I am sticking some stir sticks in there to get ready to add my colors to, and I still have off to the side just a little bit of the regular regular clear resin. Wow, words were just escaping me. I am actually going to put a little stick, I think. Nope, that does not work right. All right. See how far off I am. I am not that far off at all, so I am good with that. So let's go ahead and start doing our colors, okay? Light blue. This is the resin dye, the macaron resin dye, or macaroon, not macaroon, because there's helps if I open it. There we go. I've got my color on my apron on. All right, so let's see how far this gets us in this little cup here. That's a fun little swirly swirl. We'll add a little bit more into there. I do love that swirl when it's not completely mixed in there. Okay, I think I can, yeah, I like that color. All right, next we'll do the silver birch. Let me wipe down the stick I just put in here. I wasn't thinking far in advance with that one. All right. Another little stir up here. These are highly pigmented. You do not need a whole lot of this. I'm just going to try that. I may have put a little too much in this cup down here. Now that color dropped in there. And stir, 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 stir. I think I'm going to grab a little bit more of this. Wipe my stick off before I stick it back in. That up again. We'll do that. Again, this is for the Wet n Wild Wednesday collaboration. Please check out the playlist in my description. There'll be some fun makes here. Anything that has to do with the beach, the sea, sun, sand, water. Really water, not sun and sand, but yeah, check out the playlist in my description for some water-inspired fun. Getting good and mixed here. Set that off to the side, and now our last one here is that pearl resin pigment in the Hummingbird. Ain't she a pretty color? I am going to set that over here, and I am going to grab, what do I want to grab? Let's use the little thing I was using before. Actually, I don't want to grab it off the top because I didn't mix the top, but I did mix this already. And we're just going to put some of this in this third little cup over here. Get it scraped off of the silicone stick here. Get that wiped down. Trying to learn to wipe down as I go so I don't have a huge mess later. Alright, get her mixed up. That is a pretty color. Oh, she pretty. Actually, might want a little bit more of that in there. Okay, we'll add a little bit more. Give it a stir, 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 stir. All right, first we're going to put down is a little bit of clear. There's that little bit of clear. Next, we are gonna do, what do we want to do? We're gonna do our pretty pearl pigment here. Now keep in mind, I have no idea what this is gonna do. I'm just having fun. So we're just gonna pour around the edge here. And then we're gonna do the blue. And then we're going to do the silver birch. No, did a little too much in here. And then I'm just going to repeat this again, minus the clear. And I totally forgot to put my diamond frost in here. Oh well. Just a hint more. And top off with the little bit of this clear. A little push in the center. There we go. Probably just overfilled her, but you know, that's how it goes. All right, we're gonna do this guy over here. I am gonna add the diamond frost into this over here. Give it a little swirl. I got a lot of overspill there that I'll have to clean up. Let's try to take care of something. You know what we're gonna do? Easy. Here we go. Sorry, I am uneven. So, little thing there. Definitely uneven on this side too. And now we'll just do burloop. 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 And I think that's all we'll do for that die. Give a little tappy tap. I'm sorry, it's shaking the everything. And I'm going to clean this up and we'll be back on demold. Actually, while I'm cleaning this up, I did want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for everybody who subscribes to my channel and watches my channel. I really greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, maybe think about it. It is free for you. It doesn't cost you a cent at all, but it helps my channel out. And I'll put a QR code up on the screen, and you can just point your phone camera at that and be taken to a path to subscribe to my channel. Or you can just click on your TV there and click the subscribe button. It would really help me out. Again, thank you everybody who watches, and to everybody who's subscribed. I really greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back on demold.
All right, we are back. this had cured for a couple hours in my Resinart's curing machine. I do have a heat mat here as well. I don't remember where I even got that from, but I chose the machine because I had another project that was sitting on here curing. So let us see. And remember, this is part of a collaboration, Wet n Wild Wednesdays. Check out the playlist in the comments. Let's see if we can get this guy out. I made this mold, if I didn't say it before, which I think I probably did. So this is the first time using it, so definitely get some cleanup here because of how I had to cut the mold to get it in and out. So definitely got to get all of that cut off of there. But there he is. He turned out pretty cute. Except the bubbles right there and right there. And a little UV resin will cure those right up. All right. Now let's see what this star did. Ooh. So they came out clean. And there, look at that. Oh, I did get some bubbles up there, but little tiny micro bubbles. Look at that effect. That's pretty cool. So what I was going for, which I didn't mention earlier, and I apologize for that, Petty's Home Art, Petra, I watch her channel and watch her do like crackle effects a lot. And so I was kind of basing it off of her work doing those, but usually they're on coasters and trays. And I just thought I'd try it in this guy and see what he looks like. But it turned out pretty cool. Look at that. All right, stay tuned for the after shots, and thank you everyone who watches my channel. Thank you to all my subscribers. If you are not subscribed, think about it. It's free for you. Just hit that subscribe button. There are links to various companies that could save you guys some money. Below, Bond Craftor, Into Resin, Let's Resin. I got codes to save you guys money. Also, if you are so inclined, I've got a buy me a coffee and an Amazon wish list in there too. If you're so able to and you wish to, please don't think you have to. But if you wish to support my channel in those ways, just know that all the donations go right back into the channel and help me continue making these fun crafts. Again, do not feel obligated to do so. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the after beauty shots. All right, see you later. Bye.